Coach, when you played, did you have hands like David Reese does?
Man, listen, Johnny on the spot, right? There's a luck element that is involved with the game. Sometimes you just gotta keep playing hard and willing things to happen till the ball bounces your way. Ball bounced his way, and he made the most of it, right on time.
I feel like it's a luck thing, but it's also if you do the right thing, sometimes that luck will smile on you.
Yes, you can't make that happen without turning and running to the ball. You know what I mean? So he does his pass rush, immediately turns, any hesitation, and he doesn't get that interception. So that's a guy that's playing hard and doing what we asked him to do and getting rewarded for it.
Can you describe kind of your practice philosophy of run to the ball because it's very noticeable?
It starts with Mike O'Shea, right? Everything about playing hard, honoring your teammates. You run to the ball not because of any other reason than good things happen when you run to the ball and bad things happen when you don't, right? So you don't know what's going to happen until the whistle blows. You keep running, and it's hard to do physically, right? But we try to instill it so it's a habit, and not something we have to think about.
How would you kind of assess your defense at the midway point of the season?
Again, this is like mixed bag, right? Because some of the challenges we're dealing with are injury based, right? Not having all of your pieces. Right, so some people have made significant progress, even though it doesn't necessarily show up in the stat column. Right, some people are significantly better than they were earlier in the year, and that's due to the fact that they've gotten more snaps. All in all, I don't think we're where we want to be. Right, we want to be better. We want to be able to control games on the defensive side of the ball, regardless of what happens in the other two phases, and that's a very, very high standard. But that's what we want to be at.
Mm-hmm. Someone had told you heading into the season, okay, after 9 games you'd be ranked 6th in net offense, 6th in scoring, 5-4 record.
Well, for me, it's more the 5-4 record, right? It's less about where we rank at. Like, you can only control the games that you play against the opponents you play. So sometimes, the stats can be misleading, right? Some team scores 50 in a couple games and 10 in another, right? The stats may not express how they are week to week. Mm-hmm. Likewise, you may give up, 40 or 50 in one game and then be solid some others. So statistically, not really as important, right? Again, like if you've got the best scoring defense at the end of the year, that's always something to be proud of. But at the end of the day, right, it's the 5-4. I'd rather be 9-0. You know what I mean? Yeah. If that was the case.
Yeah. If some people might say at this stage of the year, you are what you are. Realistically, how much better can you get in 9 games?
I've seen a lot of, like, in all my time in the CFL, for every team, like, something clicks each year, one way or the other, right? Where things click in your favor and the momentum starts rolling. Mm-hmm. Some things can work against your favor and the snowball starts falling downhill, mm-hmm. right? Like, I think we're trending in the way in the direction we want to, right? Now we just got to go out and, again, try to prove it and stack those, those solid performances in consecutive games.
Yeah. What kind of thing can make that click happen in a good way?
Oh, a lot of different things, right? Like, winning a tough game in a tough way, right? Seeing the phase, all the phases of the game come together at the same time, right? And then there's this feeling of, okay, we can repeat that. Like, we can make that happen again. And there's a confidence that comes with it.
Yeah. Even though you guys are ranked last against the run, what gives you confidence going up against Justin Rankin, who's obviously one of the best guys in the league?
So, that would be one of those statistical things, right? Like, we had the the meltdown against BC. Other than that, you take that one out, probably middle of the pack, right? You understand that, okay, if that can happen to us, we have to have a much better attention to detail in order to deal with an athlete as special as and as capable as Rankin, especially with the way Edmonton uses him.
That game against them here at the end of June feels like a lifetime ago. What are you seeing different from them in the last few weeks, maybe on offense?
I think they're, I look at them and I see a team that is like they're having a lot of fun, and there's some confidence that comes with that you can kind of see visibly in the way they play. That they're like willing it to happen. And those are, a lot of times the best type of opponents to play because that they're going to play hard, that they're going to play at a high level, but you're going to have to dig deep in order to come out on top. So we're looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, Zach said he could see a swagger from a distance.
Absolutely. Like if you've been around teams that win there's just a body language that it has, the way they move, the way they handle the ups, the way they handle the downs. And yeah, like hats off to Killam, Ed Hervey, and the group they've put together over there. They're playing really well. Like, again, looking forward to the challenge.
It wasn't long ago you guys had that.
Absolutely. That's one of the reasons we're able to recognize it, right? Like, we know what it's like to be consistently playing at a high level, and you can kind of see the same vibe that they've got going on over there.